competing, so shout out to them, as well as NJIT for having this right here. We have some great matches in store for you in top 8, and I am very excited to be here for them. I believe Lord Knight and Hispanic at TheDisco are going to be leading us in here first. So it's going to be a little bit of Baiken and Potemkin action, which should be very exciting indeed. Funnily enough, one of my friends competed in this bracket and qualified for top 8, which is very exciting. So I am excited to see him, ElpuggBoi. He's a Chipp player, but a lot of great people that we have here in our top 8, so should be very exciting. Looks like our players have fist bumped. They are set and ready to go, and we are about to kick off our top 8 here at Iron Grid. Early start for Hispanic, goes for a flick, not able to find much on the start. Lord Knight playing very patient. Slowly closing that gap. That patience is something I've seen from a lot of Lord Knight sets, both today and in many other brackets. Closes the gap and finds something with a far slash. ElpuggBoi not finding any purchase. There we go, nice counter hit. Here comes the corner setup. Oh, whiff grab on the deflect shield. Not something you like to see. A little bit of this mid-screen neutral here. Hispanic looking for a flick. Oh, flick not able to find much, but that's a huge counter hit right into the Aegis Reflector. And now you're getting carried right into another super. Not enough to kill. The Heat Knuckle not finding it. Or Heat Tackle, excuse me. Nice setup. Yozansen cross up, finds its mark. Classic bread and butter red RC combo extending right into the corner. And a TKO Zansen draws first blood here for Lord Knight. Nice Yozansen, ElpuggBoi setup. We got some tether setups coming your way. Catches out the backdash. There we go. Large wall break coming in with the JD. Woo, hoo, hoo. Wild assault setups, baby. Burst force out from Hispanic. Hispanic trying to take control back, finds the low right into the Aegis Reflector. We're extending this combo, going right towards the corner. Not able to find much after the wall bounce, but is able to get a massive wall break there. Not enough to kill. Baiken with quite a bit of risk to work with. Or guts, excuse me. Nice JD. All right, nice and even set. The low connects, burst forced out from Lord Knight early. Hispanic with a pretty big burst meter advantage here, but a nice grab from Lord Knight. Gonna allow the tether to get set up. 2K2D to Tommy. Massive setup coming in here. Boom, red RC, we're going crazy here. Nice JD into a wall break. Not able to find the air grab. It does find a hit there. Nice counter hit. Won't be enough to close it out. Tried to get a read on the Heavenly Pop Buster, not able to find anything there. PRC, nice air throw, and Lord Knight is gonna take game 1. A very strong start for LK here. Game 2. Start off the round with a Mega Fist. Gets the job done, but TKO Zansen finds his mark. ElpuggBoi taking you right into the corner. Getting hit with the link down air, man. Look at that 6H. Trying to find something. JS gets in. There's the Tatami. JD, wall bounce setups. Tether setup in the corner. Wall's taking a lot of damage, so we are going to get a wall break. Both players with 50 meter on the board here. There's a pop buster. Boom. Aegis Reflector comes in. LK forced to eat the pressure. YRC's a Garuda pressure. BRC tries to find something but can't. Nice. That's a Tommy right into the corner. Wall break coming your way. Hispanic with less than 50% health to work with. Does have burst on the table. Gets caught out by the low. Now with formerly 100 meter. Okay, forcing out a burst from Hispanic. Hispanic does not have much left to work with. PRC not finding much. What is the heavy slash? Either. There we go. And with an H Kabari, Lord Knight is going to take game number 2 and put himself in a great position here in this winner's semifinal. Nice. Flick creating a little bit of space, tries to find a soul read. No jump in from LK to speak of. H Kabari, there's a slide head. Nice JPs there. Uh-oh. Yeah, burst force out from LK. Finds the low. Back in mid-screen, but we're going to very quickly be in the corner unless a burst comes out from Hispanic. 50 meter on both sides. Hispanic about to have 100. Slide head finding very little. Flick creates some space, but a nice 6P from LK. Gets a tether set up. And now here we go. Red RC, 5D. We're extending this combo. Bread and butter, baby. Butter that toast. Red RC going right to the corner. JD wall bounce set up. Not enough to kill. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. There's a heavenly pop buster, baby. Whoa. Boom. Not enough to kill. Wild Assault keeping the pressure on. Okay, basically forced to FD everything here. H Kamari finds no mark. Slide head gets FD'd. This is a rough spot to be in. It's a weird range to deal with. JS pushing. Oh, there we go. Nice. The H Kabari getting punished by the slide head. As we go into duel 2, Hispanic has an opportunity to stop the bleeding. Possibly work on a comeback here. JS connects. LK just playing very patiently here. 6P to Tommy. Not finding much else after that. Oh, what a flick. Wild Assault gets in there. There's a pop buster. Oh my god. Pop buster into heavenly pop buster. Boom. Fantastic damage there. And now Hispanic is going to tie things up. It is 2-1. So with a 2-1 set here, Hispanic does have the opportunity to possibly come back. Nice, good blocks. Uh-oh. Okay, went for a 5D. I guess was expecting a wall bounce there, but couldn't find it. Slide head getting blocked. Slowly closing the gap. Key tackle gets in there. And a nice pop buster. PRC, 50 health. Or 50 meter. Oh my god, what a 5K. Burst comes out from Hispanic. Hispanic looking for this round. Red RC. Nice grab to set up the tether. This is a tough spot to be in. 2K2D gets in, and the Tatami finishes it out. And now Lord Knight is just one life away from moving on to winner's final, a guaranteed top 3 finish on this Iron Grid. Is that Iron Grid 37? Nice wall break with the 6H. It's a really tough spot to be in. 6P connects, no Tatami. Nice spacing for the pop buster. Throw comes in. Here we go. Oh, nice deflect shield. Went for a flick, trying to close the gap. Air stalling with the JD, you love to see it. And here we go. Nice, good combo into the corner, and Lord Knight is going to take the set 3-1. A very good game between those two. Hispanic had some very close rounds, but Lord Knight is going to be taking that and going on to winners final. The first set for a top 3. I'm excited to see what we're going to have next here. Once again, welcome to Iron Grid. Very excited to have you all here. We have some great matches in store in our top 8, as well as a lot of great brackets going on right now, but welcome to Guilty Gear Strive. Always great sets, always great to be here, and I am very excited to see what sets we have coming up next, because we're staying in our winner side for our other match of the winner semifinal. See who's going to go up against Lord Knight in the winner's final. That remains to be seen. Players getting set and ready. And New York generally doesn't have a history of doing any sort of button checks, which is always very fun. So usually they just go right in. I guess we're in Jersey, so maybe it's a little bit different, but you just never know. The button check is a thing of the past. Welcome to the future. We just assume our buttons are correct, and then if they're wrong, we deal with it. Who we got? Players getting set here, setting the buttons. I believe we're going to see a little bit of Millia. I'm not sure who Ashen Dragon plays. Okay, Baiken. Perhaps I was wrong. No Millia. Must have been watching the wrong set, but players are set and ready, maybe? Is this a button check? I'm not quite sure. Who's to say? No one knows. Is this a Baiken mirror? Are we getting a Baiken mirror in this economy? It does seem like we are. This is going to be very interesting indeed to see who is going to take this one. We got, well, Ashen Dragon and Drax both playing Baiken here. I believe names are correct, so that would mean Ashen Dragon is on default Baiken, Drax on Goth Baiken here. Nice parry coming in. Oh, throwing out the gun, but not able to find much with it. Oh, what a Yozansen! That is a great first round from Drax. Big counter hit. Throwing out at Tatami. XXXVII, the follow-up catches. What a parry from Ashen. Now Ashen's trying to get in the driver's seat here, but not really able to find much. The Yozansen finds its mark, gets a vacuum. Oh my god, what a counter hit with the XXXVII. All right, throwing out the reversal super. Has meter to make it safe, and does. No XXXVII connecting. Now it's Drax's turn. Yozansen gets blocked. Nice parry, comes in. And that Yozansen gets the job done. What a counter hit with the JS. 6H gets blocked, but the XXXVII finds the chip damage necessary for Drax to take game 1. A good start indeed for the Goth Baiken.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, went for a parry, wasn't able to find much. Ashen has been hitting quite a few parries this set. No XXXVII. Big counter hit comes in. Drax on the offensive. Stuck in the corner, but nowhere to go. Parry gets punished. And Tatami finds the wall break. Nice JS. 2K2D gets through. There's a Tatami to extend the combo. XXXVII gets set up. Here's the tether setup. Classic Baiken bread and butter here. Woo! Drax able to get that one closed out. Oh, Drax's parry getting punished by that side switch there. And now a massive 5D. Do we know dust combos? Yes, we do. We're at Iron Grid. Oh, we dropped the dust combo, but we did know it. Throwing out the raw gun, putting you in blocks on right into an air throw. What an option. What a round from Ashen. Nothing on the JD, good blocks coming in here. Yozansen gets through, XXXVII set up, burst forced out. Drax backdashing the parry. Now both players have no burst meter to work with. Big counter hit. Oh my god, that JS, such a good button. Funny seeing it in the Baiken mirror. Drax doing such a good job finding that wall break, getting that opening, and keeping the pressure on. Gun super from Ashen finds nothing, and Drax gets it done with a TK Yozansen as we're going into game 3 with Drax having a 2-0 lead. They are certainly doing a good job here. How does Ashen respond? We've seen some great parries come out from Ashen, but ultimately Drax has just maintained dominance in this set. Nice, Yozansen gets through. XXXVII finds nothing, we're going back and forth. Boom, nice gun. Into a massive setup here. Drax does that 50 meter, but might not live to use it. Wall break comes in with the 6H. Positive bonus. That's something Ashen would be looking for, but that's a big hit in the air. Nice counter hit from Ashen. Ashen once again starting off with a life lead in this particular game. But Drax was able to close it out last time. As they look to do so here, Tatami finds his mark, so does the XXXVII. The follow through, keeping up the corner pressure, but a guard crush parry finds its mark. No wall break, and a whiff grab gonna get massively punished here. Nice combo from Ashen. Drax with almost 100 meter, but that positive bonus gonna allow Ashen to compete here. Weird counter situation. Gun puts you in guard crush. Corner steal comes through, but a reversal super does this punish. Not with a PRC back. And we do have the punish. The Tatami allows Drax to put us on set point here. Nice, 2K, 2D gets through. Burst force out from Drax. Won't have it for the rest of the round, most likely. Here comes the Yozansen whiff grab. No real punish, but parry is. Now no burst for Ashen. Big counter hit as Drax starting to keep up the pressure. Nice parry. Oh, with that red RC. Nice Tatami 6H, and Ashen Dragon gets one on the board here. We aren't going home empty-handed. What's crazy is the winner of this fights Lord Knight, so it's very possible we see another Baiken mirror match in our winners finals. Unless somebody pulls out a pocket character, but I doubt that. Nice parry from Ashen. Ashen has been on point with those for the vast majority of these sets here. We're dashing by one another. Burst stops the tether from happening. That's all right. Okay, are we close enough this time? Yes, we are. Boom. No forgiveness, baby. Nice JSJD. Oh, went for a 6P, but couldn't find anything. But nice guard crush right into a throw. And now Ashen might just be able to tie this up. Taking us to a game 5. We'll see. Oh my god, what a round start parry. Call that a soul read. No XXXVII. Yozansen finds his mark. Drax with a great combo into the corner. Found the frame trap. There's a Tatami. We're extending this combo. XXXVII. Big damage coming in here from Ashen, but the 5D gets blocked by Drax. Now Drax is taking a turn. TK Yozansen finds his mark. Right into the bread and butter. That was an RC in there, was it not? Oh, it gets punished. Wow. Oh, but nothing of the red RC. Wait, but hold on. All right, YRC pushing back. JS finds his mark. Oh, what a throw. As in what a grab. Not necessarily a round throw, but regardless. All right. Ashen getting started again here, activated. Sleeper cell. The agent's going. Burst comes out. Oh, tried to find a parry, but it gets punished. Oh, but no follow through? Interesting. 2K2D gets blocked. Nice counter hit through the tatami mat. TKO's on and back. Burst comes out from Drax. Here's the gun. Oh, closing the gap with the JS. And with this massive combo into the wall, that kills. We're going to game 5. Here we go. Here we go. Game 5. Possibility of a reverse 3-0 here. JS finds his mark. Burst comes out. But a JS in return. We've been seeing a lot of those. Guard crush parry comes out. Dear Lord, JS is the name of the game. Nice strike throw, getting the tether set up. We're going to do it again. It was so cool once. We made a sequel. Like a Super Mario Galaxy movie, when you really think about it. JD finds his mark. Ashen now closing the gap. Drax stuck in the corner. Nice combo. Look at that damage. JP, Tatami, all right. Whiff grab, gets punished. Oh, what a gun super, all right. And now we're on set point with Ashen Dragon being the one in the lead for the first time this set. Escobari finds its mark. Drax with no burst to work with, finds some nice IBs, but the JS connects. Now you're stuck in the corner, forced to eat the pressure. Oh my god, throwing in the raw super. All right, Drax's opportunity to get some massive damage. Burst comes out from Ashen. 50 meter on the board for Drax. Finds a counter hit. Oh, gets nothing but PRC back. Gonna allow that Yozansen to not hit. There's the H-Kabari. Goes for the run through. All right, gun super. Finds nothing but gets a block. Oh, no H-Kabari. We're closing the gap, and there it is. Ashen Dragon with a reverse 3-0. Able to win the set versus Drax in a nail biter right there. Talk about a great set here. Actually, insane match right there. That was insane. Oh my god, I am losing my mind. And that's only 2 matches of our wonderful top 8 bracket, because we got a loser side to deal with now as StarMunch is going up. I believe we're going to have a hell of a match once again. Things stay interesting here. Welcome to Iron Grid. Glad to see one of my friends who is going to be competing in top 8 in the next round. This should be very fun. But a lot of good stuff here. Obviously, 2XKO has been a major talk of the town everywhere. We got Fight Night Live in a couple of weeks. Partner with Iron Grid, run by Kosher Salt, which will also be happening, which will have Strive and 2XKO as well. Certainly safe to say that New York has become a 2XKO scene just as much as it is any other fighting game. Honestly, it's a huge blessing being here in New York. It's really awesome seeing everything that we have with all these sets and all these games here. A lot of good stuff going on here today at Iron Grid. Shout out to everyone who was able to come out and compete in all of our brackets, including an Uma Musume bracket, by the way. There's an Uma Musume side bracket today. That's kind of crazy. But here we go. There's the Millia we were expecting from StarMunch. StarMunch, well known with the Millia, especially after the buffs that Millia got. Artemis got buffed. Estes got buffed. Got a little bit of a button check here, though. Players are getting set. Sprinting at each other just a little bit. Building up some meter. Making sure everything's going good. Oh my god, I'll tell you, I have seen my fair share of Millia over the past couple weeks. Being a part of Team Factor with He-Ho has its benefits, I suppose. I think there's something like 204 total people registered today in Iron Grid, which is pretty sick. Also, the Yankees are playing the Red Sox right now. Go Yankees. Bills are playing tomorrow at 1. Go Bills, by the way. I hope they beat the Jets. They're the only real New York team anyways. The Jets and Giants are in New Jersey. So they're only 50% New York. They used to be, but, you know, such is life. Speaking of, Millia Rage. Kai Keys. Kai Keys also somebody who got some pretty significant buffs. Kai came out pretty well. That white bread is looking very, very, very well cooked this time of year. How much do you think she spends on hair care products? It's got to be quite a bit.
Millia versus Kai. Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right. StarMunch definitely stuck in some pressure here. Forced in the corner as Groknep. Oh, man. Such an awesome name. A little bit of back and forth footsies here. Has ups and downs plays in the background. We're going to be seeing a lot of ups and downs in this set because Millia has a lot of aerials to work with. But man, Groknep doing such a good job keeping on the corner pressure here. Has 100 meter to work with, and with that red RC, that Sun State into a wall break. We call that a kill back where I'm from. Round 2. What an air throw from Groknep. Finally finds a hit to get that Stun State disabled. Stun State, one of the things that did get buffed this most recent patch. Good heavens. Winger into a wall break. Boom. Send you flying. Now you're crying. That was weird. Anyways. Stun State set up again. Finds the Stun Dipper. 5D extends the combo. Oh my god. With that PRC, StarMunch finds a path to the driver's seat. No grab after the disco key. Nice capple. Double BRC. We're spending 100 meter right now. Good backdash, but it gets punished by 6P. Now you're stuck in the corner. Red RC and a run-up throw into the OTG allows Groknep to take game number 1. Isn't Kai such a nice gentleman? He's also French. Fun fact. Kind of cool. Hence the name of things like Foudre Arc and the like. All right, seems StarMunch is going for the music install. I respect that. Sometimes you need some tunes. Sometimes you need some tunes. Okay, getting that stun state in there. There's a disc. DP is going to get punished by StarMunch. And a burst forced out. Neither player has it to work with. Nice counter hit. The wing finds its mark. Now you got to deal with this corner pressure. TK Bad Moon. Artemis to wall break. Big damage coming your way. Closely. Nice counter hit. Capple to wall, or not to wall break. We're not wall breaking, we're just killing. Shout out. Moving into duel 2. Nice wall break. Look at that, 50% of your health is gone. And you got to still steal with the shock state. 2K2D gets in, allowing for some nice Oki pressure. StarMunch finally going for a cross-up. Getting some nice damage coming in here. Hair car, you are stuck in the corner. Trading blows back and forth here. Woo! Does it kill, chat? Does it kill? Yes, it does. The winger finds its mark.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice throw. 1-1 set here. StarMunch took the last game. Nice counter hit coming in. StarMunch trying to go up here. Finds another counter hit. Nice throw. Strike, me, throw. Strike, me, throw again. Bup, bup, bup. Get the 3 hits on the stun edge. The Vapor Thrust. Wall break. Oh, nice counter hit. 6P. Dear Lord, this corner pressure, man. When does it end? Oh my god, Red RC tries to extend it, but the 5D gets blocked. 2K2D. And the DP punished once again by StarMunch. StarMunch doing the Lord's work in blocking those DPs. Out of options, but not ammunition. And a strike throw gets it done. I want to say it's 2-1. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. 2-1. So Groknep taking the lead here. StarMunch slightly behind, but definitely not out. Nice. Oh, big counter hit coming in. Groknep doing such a good job keeping this corner pressure applied. Although a burst forced out. Oh my god, the command dash through. You love to see it. You don't if you're Groknep, I guess. Stuck in the corner. Capel finds its mark. We're going to wall slump. All right. Trying to extend some things here. YRC going to push StarMunch back. Stun edge setup. Oh my god. Oh, big counter hit. Nice. Little bit of footsies gain coming in here. But there we go. Finds a cross up. Just getting in TK Bad Moon. Nice. And Artemis to wall break. Groknep staring down the barrel of the gun here. 2K2D into the disc super finds it. And we are at 2-2. The winner of the next game is taking it home. The loser goes home in 7th place. Certainly no easy feat. But there's money on the line here. There's glory to fight for. We got a lot to deal with. Corner pressure from Groknep finally finds an opening. Oh, whiff grab has to PRC. Oh, we're in the corner now. Eating Millia pressure is never something I envy. What are you supposed to do? The answer. Block. 2K2D gets in. There's the disc. We go for a corner steal and find it. But a burst going to force StarMunch into the corner. However, we 5P out of that. Nice cross up 2K2D. I think this Ride the Lightning's going the wrong way. Yes, it was, because that got punished by the Bad Moon. Or punished and then we went into a bad, whatever. Moves are happening. They're fighting. They're dealing damage to one another. And there's a wall break. As now StarMunch is set and possibly ready to take this set. Oh, whiff grab going to get punished pretty hard there. Going right to the corner. Here we go. Corner pressure. Nice air car. Oh, this is a rough spot to be in if you're Groknep. It's a really rough spot. And you are dead. StarMunch taking it in a perfect round. 3-2 to finish. Well played by both. Congratulations to Groknep for making it into top 8. But StarMunch is going to be the one moving on to the next round of losers, trying to keep progressing through the bracket. The next set should be one that's a little interesting for me because ElpuggBoi is someone I know. His Chipp qualifying here for top 8 at Iron Grid, which is something that is honestly really cool. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing him here on stream. Should be a great set. I'm not quite sure who his opponent is yet, but I'm sure we'll see it in just a moment. We've already had some crazy sets, man. I love Iron Grid. We have such a great venue here. It's a lot of fun meeting everybody from New York, New Jersey, and elsewhere coming in to compete. Go out and support your locals, y'all. This is where the FGC truly is. It's always a lot of fun being here, and I hope you're having a lot of fun as well. I see some Terry Bogarts. I think there's 2 people cosplaying Terry here today, which is kind of sick. Shout out Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Terry's a good model for what you should do, you know? He always asks, are you okay? It's a good thing to ask your friends that. Check in on them, see how they're doing. There's a lot of crazy things going on in this world. Always nice to be a shoulder for people to lean on, you know? Speaking of lean on, great song by Major Lazer. Anywho. Our top 8 will be continuing here in just a moment. I know 2XKO duos are trying to get set up and everything going on that. There's a great uni bracket going on right now, which is very cool. I always love watching some Undernight. Shout out all my Ogre mains out there. We're fighting the good fight. Is he still as bad as he used to be? Because he was really bad when I was playing the game. He was not good. He was cool, though. Who's messaging me? Many people. Many people. If you're in chat, shout out. I do not have chat visible to me at this moment, but I suppose I could pull it up, right? Don't want to get too distracted by the cellular device. You know, we're on these things too much. Also, LFL. Gotta love it, right? There we go. Yeah, I see Disco in chat. Yeah, beautiful. I'll get chat up just so I can see it. Y'all are right there. Hello, hello. Our competitors are getting set and ready. What do we got? 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 By the way, talking about Chipp, last Friday Night Live, now Fight Night Live, we had an incredible grand final set because it was Nitro versus Beam. A Chipp and, of course, a Leo. And it was a very interesting set because Beam was coming in from losers. Both players had won Friday Night Live, so whoever won this one would be the ultimate champion, as it were. And Beam was able to reset the bracket because they had come in from the loser side, and then ultimately take the bracket. It was a very intense and very cool set, and also huge shout out to JSav, by the way, who I'm usually co-commentating with at those, because it is always a lot of fun being there. Although today you just get the 1Y show, you know? I figured, you know what, might as well show off the tattoo on stream because it's a lot of fun. And there we go. I'm very excited to see this set here. This should be a lot of fun indeed. Our players, of course, locking in, getting ready.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
So ElpuggBoi in player 1 will be on Chipp.
Axel Lowe.
On the right, we're about to see, but on the Axel, I know Elpug had to fight an Axel earlier. Actually, I believe that's how he qualified for top 8, was competing against Axel. But we're unbiased here in our top 8 commentary because we are here to support all our competitors who made it. Boom. Let's see it. Here we go. All right, interesting 5D. Okay, here's a gold burst. We're taking that positive bonus, using it to FD a little bit. Oh, no, this is a button check. Okay. I was like, all right, I wasn't 100% sure, but it is. Chat, I'm from New York. We don't do button checks in New York, so forgive my incompetence. Anywho, ElpuggBoi representing extras. Huge shout out, by the way. That's awesome. And Score64 competing against him. Now is the time. Winner moves on. Loser goes home in 7th place.
Duel 1.
Who's going to take it? Only one way to find out. Finds a grounded Alpha Blade here. And here comes the pressure. That one gets blocked. Tightrope set up, but quickly gets dealt with. Axel's such an interesting character because the spacing that he wants you at is one that's very hard to deal with for most characters. Unless, of course, you're able to get your mix going, get the pressure on, stuff like that. But considering this is top 8, who knows what's going to happen. This corner pressure, however, is unrelenting from ElpuggBoi. Right into the super. Sending Dodo Mizaki, the Tactical Assault Otter. YRC, we're going to force you back into the full screen pressure. But ElpuggBoi able to close the gap and find it, drawing first blood here. There we go. Here comes the pressure. Air Alpha Blade, not really finding much. Seeing very consistent cross-up options here from Elpug, but now we are in Score's domain. This is the type of pressure that Axel is looking for, but ElpuggBoi quickly closing the gap, finds the Alpha Blade, goes for another one, but that one gets punished. Oh, hey, that camera thing is pretty cool. That's actually pretty sick. And there we go, nice. A good Axel bomber. Full screen neutral, again, pretty hard to deal with. Jumps over the tornado, finds a 2K 2D burst, forced out from Score64. ElpuggBoi stuck in the corner, getting hit here. Oh, what a cross-up option from Score64. Lot of patience, but you kind of got to FD everything. And with that PRC going right into the 6P, as Score64 is going to take game number 1. A lead for the Axel. Okay, weird counter hit situation there in the air. Here comes the pressure, 2K, 2G, we get tight rope set up, but again, it's very quickly dealt with. Score64 doing a really good job dealing with those tight ropes in this match. Uh-oh. But now ElpuggBoi has Score64 in his domain. Here's a red RC. We're going for a wall run combo. Oh, we're dropping the wall run combo, never mind. This full screen neutral, very hard to deal with. The Raws on Zyroga. PRC made it safe. Oh, big counter hit. Burst comes out, but gets baited. And that empty low gets it done. Score64 on the verge of being up 2-0. Nice. Getting some air shenanigans from Chipp. Nice, what a cross-up. YRC, we're trying to find something here. Command throw, baby. Nice, man. That Chipp JD has been putting in work into another command throw. Nice kill from Elpug. Elpug, we're looking to tie it up here, putting us in a best-of-3 situation. Can't find a follow-up with the DP. Score stuck in the corner, finds a 2K to stop the Shadow Clone. Oh no, gets caught out by the tornado, but no real follow-up from Score. Nice blocks. The Score found an opening and is taking full advantage of it. Oh, right into the command throw. And now Score64 has a score of 2 to Elpug 0. Taking just a second, thinking about what you got to do. Always good to take a breath between your matches. Don't just rush right in as we go into game number 3. Here we go, ElpuggBoi getting some nice corner pressure. Finds a good strike throw. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, wall run combo this time. Oh, we're successful now. Nice. Big wall break coming in. Nice counter hit with that anti-air. YRC gonna push Elpug back. Staring each other down for just a moment. And the command throw not gonna be successful there though. There we go, Zanzai Roga finds his punish. Oh, it's just funny. Just throw it. They don't have the meter. They can't PRC and make it safe, so might as well. Ooh, backdash called out. Now we're in the full screen neutral. The Axel low special. Finally, a low gets through. Score64 slowly running out of stage to work with, but the tornado connects. Such a good zoning tool. Elpug playing very patiently here. PRC, Score trying to close the gap. Oh my god, another catch out. Oh. That is a nasty setup, man. Oh my god. Burst comes out from Score64. Elpug closing the gap, but gets hit by the aerial. Set point. If Score64 takes this, Score moves on and Elpug goes home. Burst comes out from Elpug. Corner pressure coming in. Weird counter hit situation there. Full screen. And there we go. After a pretty incredible set between those two, Score64 gonna take it 3-0. A well-played set indeed. Congratulations to Elpug for making it into top 8. A well-played set indeed, but we are moving on in our bracket because we got our losers quarterfinals, I believe. I don't know what match we're gonna see first, but it's gonna be a lot of fun here. We have a waiting Baiken mirror in our winners final, so that should be an interesting one to see. But we also got a Baiken down in our losers as well. After Ashen was able to get that reset, Drax is who we're probably going to be seeing on stream here in just a moment, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't have the bracket up. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the tournament. Can we get some +1s in chat if we're having a good time? Send it out there. Give us the +1s. Come on. We need interaction. Growth. It's the best thing that you can get, you know? 5 into the round win music. You'll love to hear it. As, dear God, there are a lot of people here showing up and showing out for 2XKO. Here's our bracket. As we saw Lord Knight take on Hispanic at the Disco, but Lord Knight was able to win that one. Drax took on Ashen Dragon, but it was a 3-2 reversal that allowed Ashen Dragon to move on to the winners final. Meanwhile, on the loser side, StarMunch was able to beat out Groknep, and Score64 beat Elpug. So if I'm not mistaken, we'll be seeing that StarMunch set up first. A lot of strive left to play here at Iron Grid, so don't go anywhere. I certainly won't be. I'm right here in this chair. This is actually a very comfortable chair. I don't want to go anywhere. Let me tell you, I ran like 4 miles this morning before this tournament. I was like, you know what? I'm going to run 4 miles today. Why not? I did. Now my legs are hurting. Been doing a lot of running this week, actually. So running away from my problems? Maybe. Just depends on the day. Running away from homework? Definitely. Ugh. Last semester of college, let me tell you. Always an interesting time. Always an interesting time. Woo. Whoop, whoop. It's always so fun getting to watch all these Strive sets here. Strive is such an amazing game, and there is no better time to get into Strive than right now. See, Arc System Works had announced that they got Strive 2.0. They haven't explained what that entails, but that is the next set of things that we got going on for Strive. They teased RoboKai, which I'm going to assume is going to be RoboKai 2.0, because it is, you know, Strive 2.0, and Jam, someone that people have been waiting for a very long time, certainly a fan favorite of the Guilty Gear universe. So it'll be very exciting seeing what else they add and what 2.0 entails. Are we getting new mechanics? Are we getting more new characters? Maybe more guest characters. Lucy just got added to Guilty Gear. But the game is very accessible. If you're looking for a really accessible fighting game, I can't recommend Strive enough. It's the game that got me into fighting games, so I love it. I've played so many other fighting games. I love Granblue. I love Uni. I love BlazBlue. Love 2XKO. I like like Street Fighter. It's not my cup of tea, but it's still a very cool game. Tekken 8 is a lot of fun. You know, I try and play a little bit of everything, all the big ones that we got going on today. But Strive is certainly the game that has won my heart. So it is very exciting getting to come out and commentate these matches that we have here. We love filling the time. Ooh. There we go. Got fun stuff going on. The question of the hour. Does it work? Does it work? Drum roll, please.
Oh, I know it works.
Oh, it does work.
It does work. It's just I'm having a hard time hearing everything.
Ah, that would do it.
Okay, there we go.
Well, good stuff indeed, let me tell you. Woo. All right, so we got StarMunch and Drax. They're going to go up against one another here. The winner moving on. The loser goes home in 5th. Again, I can't say enough how big of a feat it is to even qualify for top 8 here at Iron Grid with how many great competitors we have. But hey, if you're in the top 8, you might as well try and go the distance. These folks are certainly going to try and do so here. Should be a lot of fun. A lot of fun indeed.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
So Millia Baiken is the matchup that I expect we're going to see here. Should be a very interesting one indeed.
Millia rage.
I don't quite know what to expect. This is not a matchup that I've seen very frequently since the new patch came out a week or two ago. So I don't quite know what this match is going to entail. However, only one will move on. The other has to go home. Who is going to take it? Got a little bit of a button check here. Does my gold burst work? Can I sprint? What about Roman canceling? Oh, I can hit a TK Bad Moon. I can hit another one. Ooh, what a 5D. Always love the button check. Seems our players are set. And they're going to get ready to rock here in just a moment. Huge shout out to everyone in chat as well who is supporting everything that we got going on here today. But our matches are set. Our players are ready. The music is jamming. Sky should be high, I think.
Mankind. Duel.
We'll see the ups and downs here once again because it's Millia, Baiken, StarMunch, and Drax in our losers quarterfinal. All right, StarMunch getting Drax in the corner pretty early here. Keeping up that pressure too. Fake cross up. Nice wall break coming in. We're going to extend the pressure. Yozansen finds a cross up burst forced out from StarMunch. Both these players have a lot of meter to work with. With 100 meter, Drax is in a great position to secure the kill. And that is exactly what it's going to seem like. Nice wall break. And StarMunch doing a great job taking this round. TK Bad Moon not finding anything, but that does. We're going to wall break. Right with the winger, getting an optimal meter build. Big wall break coming your way. With that, StarMunch is going to take a life as well. A nice perfect from him. Who is going to take the lead? Nice throw coming in. Drax getting up the pressure, but a 2K2D is going to connect. And the low with the disc going to allow StarMunch to really hit the gas here. Nice Artemis. Combo extending to the corner. And there's a big wall break with a hair car. Nice. StarMunch taking game number 1.
Duel 1.
Game 2 situation. StarMunch already trying to get that lead extended here. Has Drax stuck in the corner. Drax fighting now. Yozansa getting blocked. No JS, but nice 2K2D. Fake the cross up. Find something with that JS, maybe? Oh, no. Oh, now you're stuck in the corner with Tether. StarMunch, that's not a good spot to be in. Nice block. Big counter hit coming in. But StarMunch ultimately able to close things out on the precipice of going up 2-0. Air car round start, interesting option. Might as well if it ain't broke. Went for the low, finds nothing. Nice throw. Finds a jump out, JS connects. Woo! Nice round from StarMunch. Up 2-0. Drax taking a second, thinking about the set. Locking in. Getting ready. And let's rock. Drax starting off the pressure early. Finds a tether. And gets something with a close slash, I believe. Oh, nice. Here we go. JS finds his mark. JD wall bounce. Not able to find a wall conversion out there, but there we go. Big wall break coming in with the super. That should be more than enough to kill. Boom. Drax getting out the bandage. Can we apply it to the wound properly? If anyone's played the new Metal Gear Solid Delta, you know, the whole instructional video about treating your wounds, Drax got to follow that step by step here because StarMunch could take us home with a 3-0. Nice from Drax. Finds a cross up. Oh, nice. A good, perfect round from Drax, 2-1. We saw one Baiken get a reverse 3-0. Are we about to see another? That remains to be seen. Getting the music switch install. I see StarMunch changing the song. Oh my god, big counter hit early from StarMunch. I agree, Saki. If anyone can, it's definitely Baiken. Oh, nice follow-up with the H-Kabari. Drax finding a nice throw, getting the tether set up. Oh my god, good blocks from StarMunch here. Tether dissipates. StarMunch with 100 meter to work with, finds a 6P. Red RC gonna allow us to flip around this corner situation. What a combo, nice cross-up. Disc fakes the cross-up there. Oh, burst comes out from StarMunch. Drax opting to save theirs. And with that wall break, StarMunch is on the verge of taking us home. Burst comes out very early from Drax here. 2K2D, we set up the disc, go for nothing. K2D finds his mark. Nice. Here's the low. Hair car connects. Big throw coming in. And StarMunch taking that round very quickly. A 3-1 set. GG's to both competitors. Congratulations to Drax for taking 5th place here at Iron Grid. Very well played by both competitors. StarMunch going to be moving on and taking on the winner of this upcoming set that we are about to see. Hispanic at the Disco, probably going to pull out that Potemkin. I would not be surprised to see it. Fought Lord Knight, it was a great set, but sent down to losers. Absolutely, I am always happy to commentate. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for being in chat and interacting. I love commentary. I do this stuff for the love of the game. I got put on stun lock the other day because there was a tournament that I commentated for Arxis, and you know they asked like, you know, what's your rate? And I was like, well, what is a rate? I don't know what that is. I'm here for the love of the game. This is one of my favorite things to do. I love going out on the weekends, commentating, meeting new people. We have so many awesome competitors here. Some that I've met for the first time, some who are very seasoned veterans. And we're about to see them here in just a moment. Hey, being down in Florida is nice considering the fact that, you know, Combo Breaker and CEO are down there. That's kind of nice. It's less of a commute. Let me tell you, I made a 25-hour drive to Jacksonville earlier this year. I was in a rough place after that drive. That was miserable. Don't do that. Never do that drive. Don't. It's not worth it. In one day. Let me clarify. If you do that drive over 2 days, that's one thing. I did that in one day. That was pretty miserable. Yeah, you should. Hey, there's a lot of great locals up here in New York, so if you ever find yourself in the area, check and see. Is there an Iron Grid? Is there a Fight Night Live? Is there a TSB? Is there a Rise and Strive, depending on if you're here on Monday? Always take a look and see. I think if Up the Block is still running, those are on Wednesdays, so you should always take a look and see, because New York happens to have a lot of locals. I know technically we're in Jersey today, but it's a very easy commute from New York to get here. Simple train ride, or bus, or car, or swim. Although you have to walk a little bit if you swim. Also, I don't know if you want to swim in the Hudson River. I think they got all the bodies out from it, but there is the simple fact that, you know, it's probably not very clean. So probably don't swim in the Hudson River. I can't advise it. If you do, maybe wear a wetsuit and take a shower like immediately after, but I don't even know how I got here, to be honest. I don't know how we started talking about the Hudson River. I don't know how I got here, but you know what? We're here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right, it's going to be Hispanic going up against Score64. So it's going to be Axel versus Potemkin, I imagine, which, if you've been keeping up with Strive at all, like if you were watching EVO, perhaps, Potemkin was in a really good spot. I would argue that he was probably the best character in the game last patch. But this patch, he did get a few nerfs, most indirect. He's still very strong, which I think is where Grappler should be. But he's not as busted as he was, which is nice. Johnny, I know, got some very significant nerfs. I don't think I've seen a Johnny here today. Johnny was bad. He was good for a season. Now he's not very good again. Happy Chaos got buffed. That's been pretty interesting. There's been some very interesting things that you can do with Happy Chaos with his Scapegoat. But we're not going to see a Happy Chaos in our top 8 unless somebody surprises me, because right here we got Score64 going up against Hispanic at TheDisco. Score64 probably playing Axel. Hispanic probably playing Potemkin. Not the pot. Oh, we're here with the pot. Come on. That's why we're here. There's always one. You can never escape a Potemkin. Is this a button check? The question of the hour. I want to say it is. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Making sure everything's set. Seems they're ready. Buttons look good. They've checked. Grappler OP. See, I just don't like fighting grapplers, with the exception of King. King is cool. I love King and Tekken. But for me personally, they're the hardest archetype that I really struggle against. I guess that's a me problem. I should probably fix that. Lab some more. But we're set and ready. Here we go. Potemkin has a lot of options to get up in your face, and Axel a lot of options to keep you out of his face. So it'll be interesting to see who's able to take full advantage there, but it does look like Hispanic's the one in the driver's seat to start. Nice, good counter hit. Red RC gonna allow this combo to extend. We're gonna heat knuckle you through the wall. Big damage coming in here. Score does have some meter to work with though. No hard knockdown, but that's a pretty big kill. Hispanic with a pretty strong start here. Nice. There's a flick. Hispanic being very patient, slowly closing the gap. Oh, nice counter hit from Score. Sets up a fake cross up, and now that's a big 6H. Or 5H, whichever it is. It's an H button. I know it's an H. I don't play Potemkin. Oh, but what I do know is getting hit by a slide head never feels fun. Not a slide head. Heat tackle, excuse me. Hammer fall. Jeez, oh Pete, today has been a day. There's a pot buster. Boom. Heat tackle's the one where he flies through the air. Damn, messing up on comms? On solo comms? That's embarrassing. Womp womp. All right, Hispanic taking the first game. Good start for Hispanic. And a nice flick. Garuda setting up some good pressure. Blue Wild Assault keeping it going here in the corner. Score really not having a gap. Just has to block. And Hispanic finally finding something here. Nice flick. Nice, good heat tackle. Oh, Pop Buster getting punished there. It whiffed. Now we're kind of in the full screen neutral. This is where Axel wants you. Ah, Hammerfall closes the gap though. YRC tries to push Hispanic back. Big cross-up coming in, but Hispanic takes the life. On the verge of going up 2-0 here. How does Score64 respond? Nice counter hit, burst comes out. Hammerfall closing the gap, Score stuck in the corner with no options and nowhere to go. Blue Wild Assault, Garuda. Oh my God, the big blocks from Score. Any mistake is gonna be just so bad with that wrist gauge cranked. But a whiff pop buster gonna allow Score to get set up here. Here we go. With 50 meter, goes for a command throw, but a backdash goes over it. Slide head creates some guard crush. Nice. There we go, red RC. Nice slide head. Hispanic's in your face. Nice PRC. Oh my God, that killed. Good heavens. What are you to do about that? Hispanic up 2-0 now. Big lead for the Potemkin. He marches. He's approaching menacingly. Finds a Mega Fist. My God, this patient gameplay. Such a weird matchup. You gotta play so defensive as Axel. Any mistake will be your end. Hispanic using those slide heads to his advantage. Here we go, Aegis Reflector gets blocked. Oh, with Pop Buster is gonna allow Score to take that life. Might just be able to take a round here. Nice counter hit, burst comes out. Score trying to keep Potemkin away. Hispanic having none of that. Nice, here we go. Good full screen pressure. We're wire-seeing back. Oh my God. Oh, that's so much damage. PRC extends the combo right into a wall break. And now Hispanic just one life away from taking us home. Moving on to the next round to fight StarMunch. Nice counter hit. Pop Buster. Boom. Oh my God, Garuda PRC, Kara Pot Buster, no! Hispanic at the disco takes it 3-0. Well played by Score64, finishing in 5th. But Hispanic is gonna be the one moving on to the next round. taking that Potemkin into StarMunch. However, we're most likely going to go to the winner's side, which means Lord Knight is going to be back on stage going up against Ashen. Now, that should be an interesting one. If we see the Baiken mirror, I would love to see some of that. Should be very exciting indeed. Huge shout out to everybody supporting this tournament. We got a lot of people, everyone in chat, everybody here. A lot of folks in the crowd ready to watch. Here we go. Competitors coming up to the stage. Lord Knight, certainly a legend of anime fighting games, going up against Ashen Dragon. Always exciting seeing Lord Knight going out and competing. This is certainly a local we see him frequently at. He's looking to take it all. This is our winners finals, which means these two are both guaranteed to place top 3. However, if you win this set, well, you move on to the next round with a massive advantage in grand finals. A whole set advantage is certainly a good spot to be in. Baiken v. Baiken. The hardest road lies ahead. Who will become the mirror of the world? The question that remains in our heads, hearts, minds, souls, and bodies. We're getting poetic here on stream. It's fun. What's also fun is coming out to Iron Grid, y'all. You guys should do it. Come out, compete. Come here next time. We'd love to see you next month. Go here. Go to Fight Night Live at the end of the month, last Friday. Go check that out as well, because there's going to be some great sets there. But we got a big thing here. Players, get the buttons set. We got Lord Knight on the left, Ashen on the right. They're set and ready. Seems LK always gets trigger set as the music. I gotta be honest, I love that theme. It's a really good song. Splash, splash, splash. It's a very fun theme. Pretty much all the Strive themes are really good, by the way. If you want to be active in chat, what's your favorite Strive theme? Throw it out there. If you don't want to be active in chat, then I guess don't share. But mine's extras. No surprise, I literally have their lyrics tattooed on my body, but that's neither here nor there. What matters is the match at hand, Lord Knight versus Ashen. Lord Knight with the pink glowy colors, and Ashen in the default Baiken. Here we go. Ashen finding a nice Yozansen there. Nice counter hit. Ashen getting the pressure on. Lord Knight on the receiving end of a lot of pressure. Oh, but a nice strike throw. Ashen now stuck in the corner, but a nice 5P. No parry to follow up, though. That is a huge counter hit going into a wall break for quite a bit of damage. Ashen does have 100 meter to work with. Sends out the gun and finds a connection. No parry on the Escobari, though. But that super should be enough to kill. Nice. Nice tether. Oh, man. Now Lord Knight doing a really good job keeping it going. Red RC tries to find something. The parry got baited. Now we're in a tough spot here. Nice JS. Wild Assault. We are doing a nice wall bounce combo for some pretty sick damage. Nice. Send in the gun. Nice blocks. Oh my god, backdash air BRC into that grab. Absolutely insane. That is, I don't know how you're supposed to defend against that, quite honestly. I don't know. That's insane. Shout out, man. Lord Knight a legend for a reason. Although having to use burst early here. Nice IBs. Ashen finally getting something in there with that H Kabari. Good bit of damage. Lord Knight stuck in the corner. 5D gets blocked. LK tries to take his turn, but doesn't find very much. Now LK stuck in the corner, finds a far slash. Setting us up nicely for some bread and butter. Tether in play. Nice JS. Using the momentum you get from the tether pulling you back in. Red RC. Oh my god, the gun super connected? What a round from Ashen. The double gun super, actually insane. Not something you see very often. Two players at the top of their game, what is there to say? Burst comes out. Nice, big wall break coming in here. Lord Knight keeping the pressure on. Went for a far slash, but couldn't find much. Stuck in guard crush. Whiff grab, no punish there though. Went for a parry. Ashen not able to find it. Gets hit by the JS. Now Lord Knight looking to close out this round here. Using that red RC right into a wall break. And that is a kill for Lord Knight. Will the set be tied or will Lord Knight be up 2-0? Nice 6P burst comes out from Ashen. Tether set up. JS finds his mark. Lord Knight stuck in the corner, but back dashes the parry. Now you're eating Lord Knight's pressure. 2K, 2D gets in. Tatami. We are going coast to coast. Boom. Nice red RC. And a wall break gonna give Lord Knight positive bonus. This is a great spot to be in if you're Lord Knight. Ashen does have some meter to work with. Able to find a connection there. Big pressure coming in. Nice, here comes the gun. PRC back, tries to find something, but doesn't. Guard crush parry connects, and Lord Knight able to take game 2, going up 2-0. On the verge of securing a spot in grand finals and a top 2 placement, as well as winner's side advantage. Tried to soul read with a JD, but not able to find much. Nice throw coming in here. Oh, nice counter hit. I think that was with the 2S. Ashen gets hit. Tough spot to be in. Nice parry from Ashen. And a good kill. Ashen once again might be able to get around on the board here. Just has to keep that up. Far slash round start. Good option for Lord Knight, but now you're stuck in the corner. 2K2D gets in. Tatami extending the combo. H-Kabari wall breaks. 50% of your health is gone. Best pray for mercy, because Baiken will show you none. H-Kabari finds no purchase. The gun super does, though. Burst on the board for Lord Knight. We'll probably have to use it here in a second. Not going to get the opportunity. The gun is going to punish the far slash attempt as Ashen gets 1 on the board. 2-1. Lord Knight still on set point here, but Ashen could just be able to get another reverse 3-0. This is how you start, although now you're in Lord Knight's domain. Forced to burst, hit by the Tatami. 6P, the JS. Nice punish. Tatami finding its purchase right into the super. Massive damage from Lord Knight. Won't be enough to kill, but is going to be a great position for LK. What a TKO Zansen. Tatami finds its mark. Perfect round from LK as he is 1 round away from taking us home. The Ozansen finds its mark. Nice Escabari set up. Found the frame trap. And now you are stuck in the corner with a big wall break. Ashen needs to do something here. Stuck in the corner, sends out the gun. Not able to find much though. Nice parry. LK does have 50 meter to work with. TKO Zansen finds his mark. Oh my god, what a 5K, I believe. Escabari finds no purchase. But here we go. Ashen has Lord Knight in the corner, trying to keep him there. Lord Knight finds a jump out, but gets hit by the 2S close slash. But Spends the meter on gun, doesn't find anything either, but does create a little bit more space. JD connects, but a nice parry from Ashen is going to take that round. And now Ashen might just be able to tie up the set here. JS, such a great button for Baiken, and we've been seeing it represented by both these players here as a counter hit JS comes in from LK. As Kabari finds no purchase, Kabari does. Nice parry coming in here for Ashen. Opts for the dash through, keeping LK in the pressure with that red RC, still not able to find much, but Tether is on the board. Parry comes out from LK, burst on the board for him as well. There it is after that far slash connects. JS finds its mark, punish on the 5P. Now you're stuck in the corner, tough spot to be in. Strike throw, Tether on the board. Oh my God, the reversal super connects. What a move. And now, all of a sudden, with a BRC TKO Zanza, JD Lord Knight does secure it. A very, very awesome set between these two competitors. But Lord Knight is going to be the one moving on to grand finals as Ashen is sent down to the loser side in the losers finals. Guaranteed top 3 placement, but either way, still has a lot more to fight for. Woo! Running out of breath with a set like that. That is just a back and forth match. And there was, oh my God, it was like an old promotional video that Nintendo did where it was Reggie Fils-Aimé and, shoot, what was his name? The dude who's always on the Nintendo Directs, and they were like punching each other back and forth. Always fun watching that video. I always think of that with matches like those. They're always very exciting. And now we got Hispanic at the Disco walking up to fight StarMunch. Potemkin versus Millia. Certainly an interesting match. Millia kind of death by 1,000 cuts. She's a character who can cross you up. She can hit you high. She can hit you low. You don't know where she's coming from. Her Oki pressure is absolutely incredible. S-Disc got buffed. She is in a great spot. Potemkin also in a great spot as well. Sure, he received some minor nerfs when this patch happened. But you're fighting a Millia, someone who doesn't have very much health, and you deal a lot of damage. If you're able to get pop busters in there, if you're able to read with a heat knuckle, if you are able to get a heavenly pop buster, you are in such a great position. Last of the Disco King saying, one time a guy messaged me on Discord thinking I was Hispanic at the Disco. You may be the last of the Disco Kings, but you are not Hispanic at the Disco, unfortunately. For that person, I guess. You know, individuality, it's good that we're all our own people, but non-dualism, Buddhism, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Honestly, it's been a long week, and I'm very excited to be here at the commentary booth. This is something that I've been looking forward to all week. Who cares about all the BS that happened throughout the week, because we are here for some good sets of Strive. Players just taking a moment here. They're getting their buttons set. They're getting all ready to go. I think this is a button check. All right. Is this a button check? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So Hispanic in the player 2 slot? Curious, but okay. Interesting indeed. Seems we got some Marvel versus Capcom going on one of the other stream setups. I know MK New Jersey is here as well, which is always very exciting, but I'm very happy to see what these two players have in store. So StarMunch on the Millia going up against Hispanic at the Disco on the Potemkin. Only one gets to move on to take on Ashen in the losers final. The other is going to go home in 4th place. Who will it be? Nice. Pressure coming in from StarMunch. Artemis finds its mark. A good cross-up burst stops the Capel from hitting. Millia pressure is something that's so hard to deal with. It's someone who you really need a lot of matchup experience on because you just got to know where she's going to go. And it's very hard to figure out where she's going to go. Cross-ups like that are so hard to deal with. But a back Mega Fist from Hispanic, creating some space. Nice. Here comes some good pressure. Oh, 2K2D gets in. Here's the pressure. That disc isn't enough to kill, but a wall break would be if not for the burst. Now here comes the Aegis Reflector. Hispanic does have a lot of meter and gets a nice read with the Heavenly Potemkin Buster. That is exactly what I said might happen, and there it is. Dread it, run from it. A Heavenly Potemkin Buster arrives all the same. For a character who's in the air a lot, you got to be very careful because those Heavenly Pop Busters will grab you and kill you. Great wall break coming in from StarMunch. As I said, though, death by 1,000 cuts. You got to win a lot of interactions here if you're StarMunch. Nice corner steal. It's going to be a big wall break. Nice. StarMunch with positive bonus and 100 meter. This is a great spot to be in. Red RC. We are going to the corner. BRC tries to find something, but the Capel connects, and now you get chipped out with a nice perfect coming in from StarMunch as we go into Duel 3 of Game 1. Good blocks coming in here. All right, here comes the pressure from StarMunch. Tries to find something with the Artemis, but is unable to. First comes out from Hispanic. StarMunch still has his on the board. Goes for 2K2D, doesn't find very much. Hammerfall comes in. There we go. Hispanic getting some good pressure started, but gets called out by the aerial. Now you're stuck in the corner dealing with a DK Bad Moon. You got nowhere to go. A corner steal comes in. Nice. Artemis keeping that pressure applied. A disc super. We're carrying you. Hair card to the corner, but a Pop Buster gonna punish. And with that PRC into Heat Knuckle, does this kill? It does not. Here comes an Aegis Reflector. Oh, tried to get something in there with that dash in, but unfortunately called out by Hispanic, as Hispanic is going to take game number 1 in our losers semifinal. 2K2D gets in. Here we go. Nice. Good pressure coming in. Heavenly Pop Buster. Good way to get out of the corner there. And found it. Nice cross-ups from StarMunch, though. Taking full advantage of the disc. What side am I going to be on? Take a guess. If you're wrong, you're going through the wall. K2D, but the disc gets it done. Now here we go. Hispanic finding a hit. What a weird full screen neutral position here. Nice. Good Artemis. And a throw comes in. StarMunch keeping the pressure going. Artemis gets blocked. Finds a big counter hit. Now you're on the wall. Now you're bursting. Nice, good blocks. PRC not finding much. 2K2D gets in. What a cross-up coming in here. StarMunch with 100 meter on the board. Disc number 1, closing the gap. Winger. Boom. Still not enough to kill, though. That's just a big, big boy. Oh my god, what a Heavenly Pop Buster. Woo, went for the Artemis. Instead, gets boomed. And now this is a tough spot to be in. While the assault gets used by Hispanic. Hispanic just trying to zone out StarMunch. StarMunch with a life lead and 50 meter. Run up 6P. Finally able to find something. And now StarMunch is on the board. It is 1-2-1. And look at that. We can see our two competitors facing one another here. StarMunch with the Bochi sticker on the headset. Nice fake cross-up coming in. Dear Lord, StarMunch's pressure is so good. Ops to wall break here. Positive bonus coming in. Has a lot of meter on the board here, too. StarMunch definitely would be benefited by using it. Nice flick on the disc, but a 6P comes in. Red RC. Combo going to take us right into the corner. This is going to be a wall break. Using Artemis to wall break this time. Very little health left to work with. That Mega Fist going to allow Hispanic to get so much damage in, but StarMunch does have 50 meter. Shoot, you might have to burst, yeah. No punish on the whiff Pop Buster, but TK Bad Moon gets it done. StarMunch on the precipice of taking the lead here in this set. It remains to be seen if that will happen. Nice throw. Nice wall break coming in. Gold Burst comes out as well. Counter hit back and forth. StarMunch on the verge of closing it out, and does. StarMunch taking the lead. 2-2-1. The question of the hour. Can StarMunch keep it up, close it out, and move on to the next round to fight Ashen? There would be 2 Baikens in his path. Doesn't matter who wins, you're going to have to fight 2 of them. So you best be ready. The hardest road certainly lies ahead for the winner of this match, but StarMunch doing a great job keeping that pressure going. Nice wall break. Not sure what's going through StarMunch's head right now. Maybe it was considering going for a slump or not, but Hair Card gets blocked, but that 2K does not. Nice counter hit right into the Heat Knuckle. Or Heat Extender. I don't even know what these moves are called. Stride moves are weird. I think it's Heat Knuckle. That's at least what everyone around me calls it. So if they're all wrong. Slide head connects. Not finding much though. Here we go. That's enough for StarMunch to close it out, and now all of a sudden StarMunch on set point here takes this life and moves on to the next round to fight Ashen. Hispanic looking to stop that. Nice corner pressure. Really hard spot to be in if you're StarMunch. Oh, here comes the Garuda. Goes for the low, catching out a jump out. Oh, big Pop Buster coming in. And that Pop Buster is enough to kill. Perfect round coming in for Hispanic at the disco. Now he might just be able to tie it up, give us a 2-2 set. Big counter hit, stuck in the corner. Where do you go? Hit by the Artemis. Here comes a disc. You're going through the wall here in just a moment, maybe not, BRC. Now you're going through the wall. Nice Artemis. Still not in yellow health yet, interesting. Garuda pressure comes in. There's a flick. Oh, nice 6P. Burst is going to have to come out at some point. There it is. Oh, and now you're stuck in the corner. Pop Buster. Oh, my God. That's a lot of damage. Burst forced out from StarMunch. Don't really have much of a choice. PRC into an air throw. What's the option? The option is going to game 5, baby. 2-2. Only one moves on, the other goes home in 4th. Who will it be at this here Iron Grid? Nice flick coming in here. Hispanic closing the gap pretty quickly. My God, the chip damage alone doing so much work. 2K2D gets in. There's a disc. Nice throw coming in from StarMunch. Sets up a cross-up situation. Finds its mark. We are going through the wall. 100 meter on the board for StarMunch. Hispanic almost has 100 as well. Nice 6P. Now StarMunch has you in the corner. You're stuck eating the Millia. Pressure hair car into a nice wall slump. Artemis to wall break. 50 meter on the board. BRC closes the gap, 2K2D, giving Hispanic a great opportunity to set up a lot of damage here. Aegis Reflector comes in. BRCing, probably trying to create some space. Finds a nice counter hit with the air move. And now, all of a sudden, StarMunch is once again 1 life away from taking us home. Hispanic might just be able to stop that, though. Nice air throw coming in. Good call out. Oh my god. Big counter hit coming in. Oh my god, big wall break. Oh my god. Slowly but surely. There we go, big counter hit. Oh, what a wild interaction with the wild assault. StarMunch stays on the stream setup. Hispanic, after a very close 3-2 set, is going to be going home in 4th place. Major shout out to Hispanic at TheDisco for an incredible performance today. Oh boy, oh boy. Have we had some fun sets today, but only 2 remain. We're in our top 3. A lot is on the line here at Iron Grid, and the question becomes, who takes on Lord Knight in our grand finals? Will Ashen get a chance at a run back? The Baiken mirror once again? Or is it going to be StarMunch? Will StarMunch's Millia have a chance to take down Lord Knight in grand finals? That right there is the question of the hour. As my mom picked a very good time to text me, actually. It looks like I'm going to be eating some pizza tonight. That's very nice. New York City pizza, kind of goated, I will not lie. But what's also goated are these Strive sets. So I hope you guys are having a great time here at Iron Grid. I'm certainly having a great time commentating all these amazing matches that we're having here. So I hope you guys are having fun. I believe these players might be doing a button check because it appears to be the norm here. Again, in New York, you don't really see button checks all that often, but I guess Jersey's a different state, you know? All right, both these players making sure the buttons are all set. Is everything good? Am I doing good? Are you doing good? Who's doing good? Everybody might be doing good. That remains to be seen, but these 2 players making sure everything is set, and they are ready to go, friends. This is our losers final. Winner of this match goes on to take on Lord Knight in Grands. A Baiken mirror or Millia Baiken. What will we see? A lot is on the line at Iron Grid 37. Who wins? Those player cams are very fun to have. I like them. Okay, JD is an interesting round start option. Now, of course, we did see Ashen almost reverse 3-0 a second time and was able to the first time against Drax. So if anyone can fight from any position, any amount of pressure, it's certainly Ashen. But StarMunch has been on a hell of a loser's run this bracket, and we're seeing it continue here. 2K2D getting in. Here we go. Oh, never mind. Nice FD from StarMunch. And we're going right into the corner. A good kill indeed for StarMunch. All right, both players kind of trading on the round start, but now you're stuck in the corner. Tether, whiff grab, not getting punished. Nothing on the Capel either. Here comes the corner pressure. No cross up on the disc. Nice blocks coming in, though. Nice burst. Nice 2K2D. And a big wall break coming in with the H-Kabari. Things are even right now. This seems to be how all these sets start with Ashen. Ashen has been close in pretty much every single game that we've seen. StarMunch has also had a lot of great sets here. Nice counter hit. 2K2D getting through. Big throws coming your way. Nice YRC though. Oh, good heavens. With that red RC. Not enough to kill, though, and now Ashen is in the driver's seat. Whoa, StarMunch does have 50 meter to work with. Goes to her gold burst, not able to find it, but is able to find a kill. And StarMunch is going to draw first blood, taking the first game. 1-0 lead for him.
Duel 1.
Game 2. Dear Lord, a lot of tatamis, that's for damn sure. Nice, good corner pressure comes in. What a parry. Absolutely bonkers things happening on screen right now. What just happened there? No Artemis connecting though. Tries to find something with the Capel. Does this catch? Oh, it gets blocked, and now StarMunch going to take full advantage, finding a kill. Whoa. Nice counter hit. And StarMunch finding a huge wall break here, blocks the JD and the 6H. 6P doesn't connect though. Burst forced out. PRC, nice 6P. Oh my god, the command dash through. Ay, ay, ay. Big counter hit on the far slash. Gun gonna allow this combo to extend. Look at that damage. Ashen down, but certainly not out. As StarMunch forced to play hyper defensively here, but finds a 6P red RC, allows that one to kill, and StarMunch is up 2-0. Now look, in the sets that we've seen so far with Ashen Dragon and top 8, Ashen Dragon has been able to get at least 2 on the board from this position. Will we see that again? Tries to go for a cross-up, but burst comes out. Oh my god, dashing through the Escabari? That's a little yucky, I won't lie. Nice wall break. We're shimmying. A lot of shimmying. Okay, but the low gets in. Ashen closes the gap. Now StarMunch stuck in the corner. This is a really tough spot to be in. What do you do into the pressure? I don't know, but 2K2D comes out. StarMunch closes the gap. Here we go. Going corner to corner, coast to coast. And big super comes in. Nice damage. Oh, Yozansen gets blocked. Nothing on the tatami either. Oh my god, the disc found its mark. Oh, there we go. The far slash gets through. Nice. Ashen in a good position here to get one on the board. One for JD, some sort of soul read, but instead gets punished. Burst keeps StarMunch in the corner. Dashes through the Escabari. Disc allowing for some great Oki pressure. Now we're back at mid-screen. There we go. StarMunch finding a way to take us to the wall and breaking it with Winger. Boom. Oh my god, what a JD in the air. Nice counter hit coming in as StarMunch takes a game back. Oh, nice. Burst comes out. Nice. All right, Ashen gets a game on the board here in Ashen fashion. Ooh, that rhymed. Somebody sign me. All right, far slash round start. 2K2D, here comes the disc Oki. Great setup coming in here. Boom, boom, boom. Hair car, allowing that wall stick. Winger wall breaks. Boom. See ya. Escabari, we got a tether setup. Whiff grab, no punish. All right, into the Zuber. Oh, you're not dead yet. You got to FT everything, and a missed parry, unfortunately, going to lead to Ashen's demise. Ashen staring down the barrel of the gun. The bullet is loaded, and it is cocked. Can StarMunch pull the trigger? Ha! See, the name of the song playing is Trigger. It all comes back together. Ashen, though, doing a great job. 5D gets blocked, though. Finds the far slash. There's the H-Kabari, not finding much purchase. Gets a guard crush parry. No Yozansen hitting. Oh, Oki pressure comes in. Oh, the gun faced the wrong way. I really respect the commitment to it, though. Nice parry, and that is a kill. And now, all of a sudden, Ashen might just be able to make this 2-2. Oh, here we go. Escabari gets in. But it's StarMunch taking the lead on everything here. Oh my god, this pressure coming in is crazy. Here's the winger. Up and down. Ashen does have 50 meter to work with. Oh, but that counter hit is going to be enough for StarMunch to get the kill. Major congratulations to Ashen Dragon finishing in 3rd place. But StarMunch is now going to get a shot at Lord Knight in our grand finals. Let me tell you, this has been an incredible top 8 bracket, and I hope you guys have been enjoying everything that we've had going on here. I am very excited to see the match that we're about to have in store. Lord Knight versus StarMunch. Only one gets to move on to the winner's podium because this is the end of the tournament. Lord Knight has a grand finals advantage. I think that's going to be a very significant factor in this set. Lord Knight, one of the best of the best. We saw some very close matches, both with Ashen and with LK, so I am very excited to see what they have in store here. But it should certainly be a lot of fun. Shout out to everybody here at Iron Grid, everyone who competed in Guilty Gear, everyone who's competing in all the other games that we have, because this has been a hell of a tournament, and I couldn't be more thrilled to be sitting here at the caster's desk talking to you all. It is a hell of a lot of fun. Oh, great matches. These are the type of matches that you always want to go back and look at. These are the ones that you need to study. If you play Baiken, if you play Millia, watch these two people because they are some of the best in the business. StarMunch eating the StarMunch candies, his namesake. I don't know if you'd consider that cannibalism or not, but that is what we saw. As for Lord Knight getting locked in, has the headphones plugged in, is ready to listen to... Did we select Like a Weed naturally as a matter of course? Banger song choice from LK. That's a peak song. I love that song. Hell yeah.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Is this a... This is not a button check. No, I think they're in it. All right. StarMunch getting some good pressure in here. Sets up the disc with a nice counter hit and forces out a burst from Lord Knight. Nice counter hit. Here comes the corner pressure. Nice counter hit with the JS. Nice 6P though. StarMunch now, the one who might be able to take the first life and does. a good start. You got to win 6 games if you're StarMunch. That is a lot of stride games to win, especially against Lord Knight. Big throw coming in. Nice BRC. Oh, 2D gets through. There we go. Nice. Land into the empty low to then force you to get hit by the disc. StarMunch doing some good work. Finds a nice throw as well. Big counter hit on the cross up. Here's the disc, which gets blocked by LK. But a nice throw. StarMunch in a great position with that TK Bad Moon. No super to wall break, so it's going to be 1 or 2 touch situation, depends. Because burst is on the table with that red RC. LK opting not to burst. And StarMunch is going to take game number 1 in our grand finals. Are we going to see a reset? This is the path to it. Oh my god, nice Escabari. Nice counter hit with the close slash. Kabari closes the gap, goes onside hits. Never mind, it doesn't. I lied to chat. Good heavens. Oh my god, nice counter hit. But here we go, getting the disc set up. Nice blocks from LK. No cross-ups, get past him. Oh, good far slash counter hit. Oh, you were dead. LK wants to even it up and take us to a best-of-3 situation. Can it be done? Staring each other down for just a second. Patient gameplay, something that LK has exhibited quite a bit today, and it has certainly worked in his favor. Again, LK only has to win 3 matches here. So you have a lot of sets to work with. You can afford to lose a couple sets just to see what your opponent's doing, right? Nice throw. Oh, there comes the burst. And that JS gets it done. LK tying it up 1-1. All right, burst force out early from StarMunch. Nice wall break for so much damage. Here we go, 2K2D, there's a parry. Ooh, far slash gets it done. LK about to go up 2-1 if StarMunch can't stop him. Here we go. Wild Assault extending this combo. Got nowhere to go but through the wall with a JD. Nice, good Kabari. You are eating so much damage, and you are dead by the gun. Lord Knight goes up 2-1. Only 1 match away from taking us home and finishing out the bracket. StarMunch needs to stop it here, because this 2-1 set is about to lead to Lord Knight's victory with a parry like that. This is a great spot to be in. There's a nice TKO's onset. 5D finds nothing. 2K2D in return from StarMunch. Okay. Poking each other back and forth a little bit here. Nice. Nice run up 2K2D. Oh, fake cross up to evil, evil things from StarMunch. And a big wall break coming in with the winger. Boom. We're both in orange health. Lord Knight does have burst on the table. I can't imagine he'll use it. Parry doesn't have enough to kill. But StarMunch has to FD everything and just unable to do so. LK on set point. We are on tournament point right here and right now. Nice, good parry. There's a throw. Okay. Boom. God, you have to eat this pressure again and again and again. Nowhere to go. Oh my God, what a parry! And a wild assault gets it done with a perfect. Lord Knight is going to be your champion of Iron Grid 37. Talk about a hell of a bracket. Well played by Lord Knight. Congratulations to StarMunch for taking second in this bracket as well. But Lord Knight, of course, your champion here today at Iron Grid 37. Friends, it has been an absolute pleasure being here commentating for you all. I'm OneWise. You can find me on Twitch at OneWise, everywhere else at OneWise1306. So if you want to find out a little bit more about me, I'm there. I stream Guilty Gear Strive pretty much every single day, and I run my own online bracket called Extras on Sundays as well. So if you're ever interested in some online Strive, please feel free to check it out. But that's about everything I have for you guys today. We have a lot of great games coming your way here on this stream, on all the other streams that we have here at Iron Grid. So don't go anywhere because we have a lot of great stuff coming your way at Iron Grid 37. Can't wait to see you guys next time.